Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. d6 defends the e5 square and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. c4 gains space in the center and the queenside, and prepares to develop the knight to c3. This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game. Knight c3 develops the knight toward the center and controls the d5 and e4 squares. Bishop g7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. e4 takes full control of the center and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. The knight moves forward into the game. This is called development. You are threatening to eventually win a pawn. Moving the same piece twice in the opening isn't good for development. A good choice to move your threatened queen. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. It's critical to develop your pieces as early as possible in the game. This is the strongest option. Castling kingside tends to be safer because your king is further from the center. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. The game was close to even, but now you are in a worse position. This overlooks an opportunity to create a pawn chain. It's important to get your pieces off their starting squares and into the action. This is a fair move. Yes, this is the way. This develops a bishop off its starting square. Connecting your rooks is a great way to help them work together. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. The game was close to equal, but now your opponent has the advantage. This wins a pawn. Good job, that's what I would have played too. Takes back. You kick the opposing knight with a pawn, forcing it away. This is not the right idea. Your pawn isn't isolated anymore. This overlooks an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. This moves your queen to a safer square. A very strong play. You overlooked a better way to capture a vulnerable pawn. This misses an opportunity to recapture a piece. This allows the opponent to create a passed pawn. This is the way to win a pawn. One of the best moves. You are forcing your opponent to have isolated doubled pawns, which ruins their structure. This misses a better way to recapture a piece. You want a knight for free. This removes the attacking rook. You take back. This connects the rooks, which helps them work together. This move wins a pawn. This misses an opportunity to pin a knight. This permits the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a queen. You missed a better way to tactically win a pawn. This threatens to win material by pinning a piece to the king. You attack a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. This defends a vulnerable rook by pinning one of its attackers. You want a pawn for free. This move puts the rook on a safer square. Not the best move, but not bad either. Very precise. You gained control of more squares with this excellent knight move. This is an equal trade. You captured back. This wins a tempo by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. You are threatening to win material through a tactic? A good use of time, thinking and finding the only good move in the position. You take back. After all captures, this is an equal trade. You captured back. The game was close to equal, but now This is a fine move. This evades the check from the knight. Nice, definitely the right move. This evades the check from the knight. You ignored an opportunity to defend a knight that was under attack. The game was close to balanced, but now white is worse. Your bishop has more scope from this square. This steps away from the checking bishop. You have to use your king in the endgame. There were worse moves, but also something much better. Yes, this is the way. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This ignores a better way to evade the check from the opposing knight. A good choice to move your threatened knight. Right on target. With precise play, you will win a pawn.